Ladies and gentlemen, he's funny, he's smart, he's witty, he's a married man. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Forever! All right.
I get the pounds for you. I get the euros for you. I get the naira for you.
Thank you. Who just no. If anybody wants to love me, I appreciate if everybody else loves me apart from Porcupine. Porcupine is the only madman that is hiding under comedy. But God will reveal you. By the grace of God, before April 30th, which is tomorrow morning, you will be discovered. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. This was just a dream in my mind. And it happened. It's not because we did, thank you. It's not because we did billboards that brought you out. I've seen a guy that did a free show. The time of the show was 3. Did adverts in 4 radio stations. By 5 o'clock, now 6 people did the whole. And for you to come out, I'm happy. Congratulations to my friend Fronesis that proposed. No, proposing finally is not the issue for me. The issue is that he proposed and he did not remove the hood. So we don't even know who proposed now. So if he break up, we don't know. But the problem is that we know who goes over the breakup because we see her face. It's not easy to propose. Thank God she said yes. Hope now yes you talk. Because when people say yes because of the crowd, they will now return the ring with DHL. Private viewing. Me that I'm talking. Why is my daughter shouting? Isn't your father for? She's proud of me. She does not understand yet that it's her future school fees I use in doing this show. She does not know. Thank you for coming, for bringing back part of our school fees. We didn't get it back fully. Sponsors, I find sponsors to the point sponsors, they see me run. As I'm coming, they're taking off. Tell that boy I'm not around. One day, even know when I tell him I died yesterday. It was bad. I got 2 sponsors actually in my dream. I was sleeping thinking of the show. 3 sponsors. First sponsor, police. He said, Forever, I would like to sponsor your show. I said, He said, how much you need to put this show? And I said, 5 million. He said, we'll give you 2 million. He said, but how do we make profit? I said, after the show, arrest everybody. By the time they paid, I said, with 10,000, you make double your money. As I was leaving the police station, I saw one man with suit and briefcase. He said, my brother, how are you? He said, fine. I saw your beat, but I'm looking for you. I said, now you the trek, follow me. He said, there's nothing God cannot do. I said, wonderful. So we'd like to sponsor your show. We're giving you 10 million. I said, what do you do? He said, we actually have a resting place. I said, what do you mean by a resting place? He said, we run a mortuary. I said, you want to sponsor my show? He said, yes, everybody will finally die in this life. So what is there? Inside the dream, and I saw the show. So imagine now, say those people sponsor this show. 10 million. And I say, come and talk about your product. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Mr. John Williams from Resting Place Mortuary. I don't want you to be scared because we all shall die. I'd like to tell you about our business. We have the best mortuary in human history. Our dead bodies, they are resting well. They don't run. The reason you hear that spray move from place to place is because of heat. We have good AC. You can come and test it if you like. We have charging points. Our mortuary is quiet, so we have a special library because if you want to read and understand, you need a quiet environment. And if you're a student, you have difficulty in doing your project, come. We have some dead professors. You can get spiritual assistance. And the current are running a promo to get 2 space and get 1 free. You guys say, well, somebody will say, God forbid. So, but it's not simple to put a show like this together. You know, but to think that I wasn't supposed to become a comedian is amazing. I was supposed to be an engineer. I actually studied the engineering, but it was not the course of my choice. From Delta State, I came from Delta State. So, in Delta State, the only way to escape poverty is to work inside oil. Now, my mother filled my jam form. The course she filled, I was not in oil. I was inside crude. Petroleum engineering. I not get the admission. She said, what can lead him there? I say mechanical. I say, put him. That's how I ended up studying mechanical engineering. But you know, Nigeria has a way of changing your career line. There is nobody in this country that does one work and survive. I should tell you, you will soon know. It's only in Nigeria that churches that they must have school. So if you don't drop offering, you drop school fees. You can't run. But things have even changed in churches now. Because in those days, in churches, you have to dance from the back. Now you just go to church, you say envelope, you put your offering and drop. Even if you don't have, nobody go know. So I don't see who they put envelope inside envelope. So, but that guy see big. Now envelope they give God 2. But in those days, in Assemblies of God, you have to dance from the back and dance to the front. So if you don't have, they will know that you don't have offering. So offering time would go toilet. So offering time became my resting time. But I didn't know the ushers were watching me. Until one Sunday after 4 months, I decided offering time. As I went to the toilet, I saw offering basket. They saw, God, drop it. We know you are coming here. Drop something. You cannot run. You can't do one work and survive. There are many doctors that have hospitals that have mortuary. If they treat you, you know where you die, they will still collect the money. Where you want wrong go? Who are you? You know how many doctors that are working in the bank? Have you seen a music team that Kolo plan to do? He knows now. Don't be shouting for him. He's even happy that one did not work. I finished mechanical engineering. They say I got one job, 2,000, 1 month. Now the painful part is don't see it as 2,000, 1 month because you're too big past one. 2,031 days. Now it's still okay. 2,000, 24 hours times 31 days. If I trek home and I buy sausage and pure water, I go finish 2,000 in 1 week. They say we are testing you. Abi soup? What are you testing me for? So the school when I go, you not rich. You know, but this is wonderful. And, you know, my parents, I don't like saying my parents were poor. It's just that they could not afford many things. Almost everything they couldn't afford. My parents could never afford attention. Painful. And you know, my house, it was our house to find out that now my house, I think there's a difference between a one-room apartment and a one-room. A one-room apartment is a room that has bedroom, toilet, and kitchen inside. You don't go out. The one-room is the room alone. The bedroom and toilet, another side. The kitchen, another side. That's where everybody cook together. Sometimes you even put salt in your neighbor's soup. You don't know. You go to test person soup. Ah, madam, why are you testing my soup? You say, hey, our pot resemble. You put meat for your own. You they use meat cook. You not see meat for this soup. What is all this? Leave my meat alone. You know, madam, you help me put salt. I even forget to thank you. Those kind of compound. That's where I grew up from. So my father went to visit his friend that lives in a 3-bedroom apartment. I saw the man. I said, my friend, Junior, get into your room. The boy ran into his room. My father liked the punishment, forgot his house. Came back to his one room. I was running forever. Get into your room. I said to where? He said, my friend, go outside. I said, so you know there's no space. He said, my friend, your room is outside. Just go outside. You know, growing up, a lot of things happened. And I know that you believe that there are rats. There are not rats. There are rats everywhere. Rats in rich men and poor men's home. The only reason you don't see rats, if you don't see rats in your house, that means you are rich. Because the rat know where the food is. No need to run. So if they see rat, they run for your house. You need to double your hustle. Because even the rats are looking for food. That's why you know some rats will run out and come back. Because we're thinking it will be better outside. The now saw was let's manage this house. You know, some rats will not stay within your house, will not become part of the family. As they pack, they pack. It's so painful that even a rat don't eat certificate anymore because no work. No, it's the truth. So whether you like it or not, things have changed. You know, Francis proposed in front of show. Big, good guy. Me, I proposed twice to one woman. First time, she knew I wanted to propose. She canceled it by herself. She said, I'm not ready. Second time, when she was ready, I was ready, but she was not ready somehow. I proposed. Front of toilet. Collect ring. We are married. I cannot keep myself. My wife is from Edo State. Wonderful woman. Don't shout. You will soon know. Edo State, wonderful place. You know, Edo State is the only place where they don't have aeroplane in their airport, but they all fly. We'll call it a domirate. Flying is flying. Size, you know. That's what brought you to Lagos, so don't tell me shaggy. There's nothing God cannot do. If you see the gift they gave to me and my wife on our wedding day, broom, bucket, packer. I said, what's the broom for? He says, for local flight. I said, to where? He said, to Lagos. I said, somebody goes now for packer flight. He said, try me. I said, so what about the broom? He says, international flight. I said, to where? He said, to you. I said, what about the bucket? He says, parachute in case of crash. I said, you are the one that will crash. You know, my wife is very wonderful. You know, the truth is that as a comedian, some people believe that the comedian is the one that always tells jokes to his wife. One day I was in a loving mood, sent one romantic text message to my wife. See, without you, my life is this and that and that. Wrote many things. At the end, I now wrote the deal breaker that will just melt her. I owe you my life. Ha! Wait till we all met women. My wife replied me, please don't forget you also owe me airtime. Yeah? So that's the only thing you remember in this world. And this woman, she has been threatening me in this family. Before I got married, I was told that the man is the head of the family. Now lie, yo. Before I got married, I was an Arsenal fan. Right now, I support Disney Junior. I can't change channel. To even hold remote, problem. So these days, as I'm watching Disney Junior, I'm on live score. So by doing live score, that's when we went up sport betting. Sport betting, be supporting a team in Philippines. 3 o'clock, we shall go! Because their time and our time, not much. They say, who score? I don't know, but my money is there. Rubbish. To change channel, problem. How I started watching Z-Word, I don't know. But now, they call her, they've started, though. This woman, wonderful woman. 4 months after my wife gave birth, we started looking for period. We not see. That guy shouted, ew, because he has 3 children in 3 years. I asked my wife, madam, where is your period? She said, we're not in this house together. Don't we sleep in the same room? I said, you are the custodian of it. Where is it? He said, my husband, me too. I'm looking for it. I didn't know where did it trouble me. Morning devotion, I said, Lord, let your blood flow. God refused to answer prayer. Blood did not flow. 2 weeks passed. I said, madam, you can't get pregnant again. No. In his economy, who will pay? I said, come, this thing have not come. I said, let's go to do pregnancy test. It was when we left, when we got to the hospital, it dawned on me that from the house to the hospital, I didn't talk to her. I don't calculate. We now got to the hospital. She now said, let's go. I said, to where? He said, let's go for the test now. I said, so me and you, we carry a 4-month-old baby to go and do pregnancy test. If you are the doctor, what would you think? Don't know if are they responsible. So not the only thing when they my mind a child. I said, you go alone. He said, let me carry the baby. I said, when you want to put this young guy under pressure, you go alone. This girl is too young to be suffering from the stigma. Go alone. My wife went there, did test. Hi, this woman, God will judge you. Came back with a moody face. I said, Jesus. Why? I didn't know when I became Uber driver. I didn't open the door, I just wind down the glass. I said, what is it? She said, Pastor. I said, God. At this age, who did I offend? I said, enter car. She entered car. I was not thinking. I said, God. So in my life now, 2 children. How? I say, eh? So I started consoling myself that, okay, let it be that I will give birth to twins, but one not will come out. Because, not be steady, I don't want second picking, oh. But now the SMA God be the problem, oh. I don't have that 4 months. She did finish SMA God in 4 days. No teeth. So what if she has teeth? I had to ask my wife, did they use this thing bath this girl? Or is it just by drinking? I have to give my wife ration 2 spoons morning. Afternoon, give her a bar. What is all this? To the point that I did not, right now, all the SMA God can, I keep them. I want to know the price I will charge at a bride price. You cannot run. We continue going. My wife now increased my tension. Carrying my daughter I was watching her from the rear mirror. She was shouting. My daughter's name is Praise. Praise, you are going to be a big sister soon. Ah! Stop it! Don't put this girl under pressure. She has not even been her sister self. She wants to be a big sister. Let her finish small life. What is all this? We go home. I did talk to my wife. For the first time, I not opened door for her. He just came out, closed the door, started going. Enter, I said, God, why? For good thing, I was questioning God. Why? Problem, money, not the problem for this thing. So. If I get money, I'm not going to think. Oh. My wife said, won't you even see the result? I said, what for? She now said, because you know when we start family planning, they will need. I said, madam, don't put, let the baby start growing. Before I think of it, don't plan anything. The only thing I have to plan now is how to apportion fund for the new baby that is coming that I don't care. And I saw result. Ladies and gentlemen, negative. See, in this life, since I know God, I have never rode to worship. I rode to the point I saw myself in my neighbor's house. I did row. The following day, I said, lock this womb. Lock it until we're ready for another. That woman, wonderful. And please, a round of applause. Where's my wife, safe? Oh, is that they eyeing me? Please come. Tomorrow is our wedding anniversary. Please, a round of applause. This is the woman that managed me. Ha! So that person became fine. My joy is that I married last born. You know the joy of marrying last born? There's no other person to train. It's the truth now. No other person to train. Ah! Oh, wow. You know my wife bought ticket for this show? Yes, now. No, it's not family business. Waka, we're not the form humble. You know yourself. So tomorrow is our wedding anniversary, and I decided to surprise her by. She has been saying she needs her own car. My sister said, don't shout. Go and marry your husband. So this is our car key. Just hold it for me. No. Now our car key, they disturb me for pocket. Just hold on. Go and sit down. Oh, you the surprise that bike cannot be the same account our two they use. Where the money pass center? Wait, no, so if we are back and I not believe say I'm not trustworthy for this marriage again. No, but if you are angry that I deceived her and you want to prove me wrong, just give her the car. Allow God to use you. See me, this is when you do me, person go do you back. If they show me car key, they go show you jet ski. Wow. Yes, keep quiet. You think I'm happy with you? Be drinking milk anyhow. See now. Small gown, 8,000. 8,000. In about 8,000 is 4 suit and 4 tie. 8,000. 2 months she will outgrow the gown. The gown will now become short. My wife will say, let's read it. I say, lose it. We use a rag. We use to make gele for her later. You are going nowhere. Nonsense. I know what I wore when I was growing up. You wear shoe of 15 years with Vanguard inside. Now you just buy small shoe, 5,000. How much is this shoe? You think I'm happy? Crutch, daycare. Don't look at me. I'm trying to recover your school fees. No, but it's all wonderful. Children are wonderful. They are wonderful gifts from God. And the truth is that a lot of things have changed. No, don't let her see me. She don't see me now. She want to cry. Face back. Don't distract this performance. They will not say he's not a disciplined comedian. Face back. Now, what is the best Nigerians? The same Nigerians now, when vote miracle, may play crash for the Abo in see, I told him he has lost focus. All these girls, Nina and the rest of them. This country, Nigeria is the only country where Minister of Aviation will go and commission road. What did he consign you? What did he consign you with road? You're supposed to be dealing with airborne disease. At the commissioning road. How does road consign you? This country. It's okay. All the children, come like our children show. The children plenty for this show. Anyways, the family show, so that's why. Because we don't tell jokes that offend children. Because our children sensitive. So that our children can watch our performance too and trust their parents. As I was talking about children are wonderful. Now, but the truth is that a lot of things are changing. The way we're brought up have changed. Now, a child misbehaves. The only thing you do is you send the child to a naughty corner. They will now stand and face war. By themselves, they will start crying. To face war. Cry. If not so, they train me, I for be armed robber by now. If you see the beats I received, and sometimes Nigerian mothers will beat you as if you are their mate. One have to remember, mommy, I'll not be your mate, I'll be your beginner, you gonna kill me. Oh. Growing up, you commit an offense, things have changed. Now you can't even scold your neighbor's child. Leave my child. Now you first get belly born. But in those days, community training, you commit an offense, your neighbor will beat you first. Testing. Your mother will not come to now report you. Your mother will not beat you for the same offense. Your father will not come to now report you one offense. You will just have sense. Because you don't know who will beat you next. Then you come. Then my mother, so when she's beating me, my neighbor said, "It's okay, no kill him." So sometimes the thing makes her to feel embarrassed. So she now left us and started a new style. You commit an offense, she will leave you. Around 2 a.m. You just feel the sprinkling of water on your body. You know your time have come. You wake up crying. So from there, you commit an offense. You want to sleep. Say, mommy, come and beat me now. I want to sleep on the night. Come and wake me up. No, come and beat. No, things have changed. It's painful. Those men will just beat you as if they didn't commit any crime in their time. It's not nice, though. But we have to be careful because children of these days are very smart. Now, when children ask questions, it's not their fault. They learned it from Nigerians because this is the only country where we ask questions where we already know the answers. It's only a Nigerian man that will see you and I say, okay, you come. And they see you. So me, I have answers for them. Somebody saw me in the morning, forever you don't wake. I say, for where? I'm going to buy what I will eat in my dream. Somebody saw me anchoring a wedding reception. He said, are you the MC? I said, yes, man. Your name is Forever? I said, yes. He said, that man wearing black suit, that man wearing white gown. Are they the couple? I said, no. Now me and you. Nonsense. When I was in the bank with deposit slip and cash, it was obvious I came to pay. Somebody saw me. Forever, what are you doing here? So I'm writing jam. If they ask you, answer. When my wife gave her, somebody saw me and my wife said, wait till your wife born. I say, yam. You don't see bikini, they say, wait till we born. Nonsense. We're watching football, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. My neighbor entered my house, saw the TV screen, saw 22 men pursuing football. Still asked me, now match did they play? I said, yes. He said, who they play? I said, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. He said, who they win? I said, they've not scored. He said, why have they not scored? Now me they play the ball. Asu is wearing blue. I said, Barcelona. That means it's obvious Real Madrid is wearing white. He still asked me, so who wear white? I said, white garment church. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So these children have learned from us. So children are very smart. They ask wonderful. So you have to be careful to answer because may not go for your hand later. That's why a little girl followed her mom to a wedding reception. She said, Mommy, why is the woman wearing white? The woman was like, white signifies happiness. And today's the happiest day in your life for the wife. He said, eh? So, Mom, what's the opposite of happiness? The mother says sorrow. So what's the opposite of white? The mother said black. The girl said, Mommy, if white signifies happiness, that means black signifies sorrow. He said, yes, very correct. So, Mommy, why is the man wearing black? The woman said, it's his favorite color. How do you want to answer that kind of question? One whose dad is a pastor saw the man preparing sermon for Sunday service. He said, Daddy, this thing you write, here's what you preach tomorrow. He said, yes. He said, how do you get them? He said, God tells me what to write. He said, wonderful. So why did you cancel that one? No, think, Anna. Why did you? If not God, it. No, maybe the network that they not clear. So you have to be careful with children. A little girl walked out and said, Mommy, I heard that grandma is dead. Out of anger. You want to kill my mother? It's your mother that would. I said, come. Don't let me kill myself. What's the problem in this family? Show me your mother. I said, you have to be careful because these children are smart. A teacher was asking in class, who's the head of the family? One said, my dad is the head of the family. So say my dad, one just stood up. Say, my mommy is the head of the family. My mommy beats my daddy, and my daddy be crying. And it's the father that comes to do school runs. And the father came, innocent children, like 20. When I said, Daddy, is it true? He said, what? It's true that when your wife beats you, be crying. I don't want to like give children. Children are smart. It's not like our time. Our time, they taught us to be fools and we agreed. It's the truth now. As your father is coming, you are running. My father said, if I see you play football again, I beat you. I hate that man. Neymar, 1 week. You play ball, he not play ball. $500,000 by being a footballer. I carry my daughter as I'm watching tennis. Sit here. You see that girl? Her name is Yelena Ostapenko. She won French Open last year. 20 years. 2.3 million euros. That is 460-something million naira to play. But I tell my daughter, you will watch this thing. Forget doctor, who want that go die. This tennis, you will play it. I put it into your call. Don't tell me that you discover your purpose. This is your purpose. I'm your father. I find your purpose. I choke it inside you. If it's not clear, I put the children for Arsenal Academy. He knows what is ahead of him. You play or not, you will make money. You think there is no even herbalist. Amadio does not know how to make ritual as profitable as football. Then you want to see £1 million give person for rituals. Think and they cut one head, £1 million. Wait till your head. For one person. So my daughter is watching tennis right now. She at that age, if you ask her who's Serena Williams, you play the black one. You must know it too. Is either you play ball or you play tennis. Or you just no golf. And the golf you must make money before you plan. Make she start young. Who does it? Wait a minute. Boxing. Your child will boss you. Nonsense. You know what it means to push a child out? Then she'll now start boxing you. Nonsense. May God not box you. So, children are smart. But there are some things that we not take serious in Nigeria. We have so many, how do I call it now? Superstitious beliefs. For example, we believe that everybody who eats in the dream is possessed. Now, lie. If you sleep hungry, you will eat. Because God knows there's no food for you in real life. You have to eat somewhere or you die. I have eaten so much in my dream to the point I was owing in a buka. Whenever I sleep, I don't pass that street. Because if I pass this street, they'll go, me make I pay. I'm not going to wake up on time. The visa don't die. They'll go bury me. And I credit that they settle in the realm of the spirit. Who told you that? When you watch horror movie, they dream bad dream. It's the last thought of your mind. I've eaten so much in my dream to the point that when I woke up, I used toothpick. Remove meat from my mouth. There's nothing God cannot do. What is all that? Have you seen hunger? I know hunger. He's a young boy, yellow. I know him. Wicked boy, never smiles. Hunger dealt with me in my family. Women are wonderful. My mother found out a recipe to save us out of death. Because hunger can kill. I can tell you from experience. My mother now discovered beans. God. The person that created beans, you cannot make hair. You must go to heaven. I need to see you and thank you because I heaven and they go. My mother discovered that if you eat beans from our house, so they give you the beans around 11:50 a.m. You eat it into past 12. You don't chop money in the afternoon food together, be that. Because you started eating from morning to afternoon. If you like rush and make it end around 11:59, you will find what you go chop. So what you do with the beans is that 1 hour later, you drink water. The beans will resurrect. It's called resurrection method. It will come back in your stomach. You will feel say your belly full. Not your life remain 1 bar. That's it now. That's how we survive. So when I got admission, the only thing my father gave to me was 2 rubber of beans. As I was going to school, he said, my son, you know the equation? I said, yes, sir. And they chop beans to the point the whole school, they call me, Beans, how are you? I said, I'm fine. You know, exam period, I don't know why it happens. Exam period, your food stuff must get finished. Why? I said, let me cook the last 1 cup of beans in my room out of greed, no light. I was packing grinded crayfish in my mind. Added to beans. Taste, no taste. When beans done, I put 4 hand of crayfish. No, I put for beans. See where beans they draw. I went to meet my neighbor. You have Gary? He said, yes. He said, you cook soup? I said, I cook beans of bolo. Will you eat? We ate beans of bolo to the point that my brother, we became ogbolo. After that, I told myself, I cannot die. Where can we find food? He now said, his sister that lives off campus have food. Jesus. We chose the wrong date. Friday. She went for vigil. God will punish some ladies that are dubious. He said, my kids under the footmat. There's food. Anything you see, eat. So out of that statement, I was saying, we'll go for night. Around 7 when they don't dark, when nobody sees us. Because my school, if they don't say you, they go here for day. You they carry crowd. You become Moses that is leading the Israelites across the Red Sea. So we got there. Open door. Open pot. Well washed and ironed. No trace of soup or stew. What is all this? My friend now saw milk can and Bonvita can. Say he wants to drink tea at night. Me, I don't drink tea at night. This guy open Bonvita can, don't listen to pepper day inside. Use his Sergeant phone that time when the color na yellow. Look and say, but this is a correct Bonvita, say brown. Open milk can, saw white substance. Didn't know it was salt. This guy went to buy big bread. All this time, it was to 8. By that time, hospitals go down close. So this guy went to boil water and he likes his tea to be thick. And you know when Nigerians are serving another person's milk, they serve it without reproach. This guy served 5 spoons of Bonvita pepper in real life. 19 spoons of milk. Salt. Now added 10 cubes of sugar. Spread leg inside. Open big ojile bread. Soft one that can soak it. And you know, in this country, we dip bread inside tea. Oyibo says wrong. Don't dip is lack of courtesy. You have to stir and drink. Had it been this way, dip that bread in, he would have soaked the pepper out. He now went to gallop it once. When I was outside collecting fresh air, when he shouted, Jesus! Till today, he does not drink tea. That boy wrote his exam in the hospital. Cancer of the throat. Almost there. From that, I said, I need to go and find what I will eat. I cannot kill myself. That guy is gone. Let me go and find my food myself. I now saw Booker. Poverty will show you bad pictures. You know, if empty Booker, Mama put on restaurant. So I saw Mama put. When they use chalk to write on the board, food is ready. They now list what they have. Rice, beans, moi moi, dodo, bones, soya milk. My eye, out of poverty, went straight to bones and moi moi. I was convincing myself that I can walk. I said, man, do you have bones? He said, yes. And I had 17 naira on me. He says, how much? He says, 10 naira. I said, good. What on moi moi? He said, 20. I said, okay, 2 moi moi, 40, 2 bones, 20. If I buy pure water, I say, I've changed your 5 naira. I said, man, give me 2 bones, 2 moi moi. You man look me. Which kind of food be that? I said, now your belly. I said, madam, let me tell you in case you don't know. Moi moi is beans. Buns is flour. Flour is bread. So this thing will digest and change inside. So in my mind, I'm eating bread and beans. Give me. Do man tell your staff, give him, let him kill himself. That's why I ate buns and when I drank water, my stomach was kicked. I said, Mom! I eat once a day now. Buns, water, 4 p.m. Buns, water, 4 p.m. Belay with your cake. I sin on top, bam. I sleep. My friends were lying to me. Oh, but they're fresh. Oh. Until one day I saw myself on the mirror. One shoulder was higher than the other. As they rushed me straight to Zoo Clinic, after the scan, doctor said all the bones gathered on one shoulder. All the moima on the other. When they did scan, one shoulder was higher than the other. I said, go home and see your parents for evacuation. As I got to my father, I said, you don't do Gabi. I said, I die, I do. I survived. I'm here. I survived. I cannot kill myself. School was tough. In my school, if you use fish to cook, that means we're a senator's son. So what we do, we go and buy fish. Cut off the head because you know the head is scatter for soup. We'll use the fish to cook egusi soup. We'll serve soup and leave the fish. When the soup finishes, we'll wash the fish and keep it. We'll buy ogbolo ingredients, cook ogbolo soup, put the fish. You remember, your neighbors go, but they enjoy you. When they use fish, they cook for 2 weeks. I said, my brother, not God, though. Ogbolo go finish. We'll wash the fish and keep it. We'll go to the market, buy oha soup ingredients. Cook oha soup and do what? Put the fish. So, man, you guys are enjoying. So, sometimes after 2 months, the fish have passed egusi to ogbolo, to okra, to oha, even enter stew, jollof, come back. The fish will not forget it's a fish. He now travel, and ended up in the 4th stew of his existence. We didn't go to fellowship. 4 sisters in fellowship in follow-up department, Jane, Julia, Rita, and Naomi, came to visit us. Say, brothers, you didn't come for fellowship. What happened? My roommate that God will punish. Now said we should give them rice. I said, do you give ladies rice without fish? He said, put that fish now. I said, which fish? I said, that 2 months old fish. For our house, fish, they get birthday. 1 month birthday, 2 months birthday. Now 3 months birthday, we throw them. We now give them fish. The first guy, yeah, this fish is different. It's in Turkey. I said, yes, it's the new spice. Monday, we had Bible study. We'll go fellowship. We'll not see their fall. I said, my brother, the fish is working. After fellowship, now made the announcement. 4 of our sisters in follow-up department, Jane, Juliet, Rita, and Naomi, are currently receiving treatment in intensive care unit in Enugu General Hospital. My friend I go, we still punish for the second time. Said we should go and visit them. I said, you know we are the cause. As we got there, the guy facing a police station, they said, DPO, arrest them. My God. My God. Arrest them. Thank you. You know, do you know that none of us here, in all reality, we've never been to a restroom? All our life, they've been lying to us, and now restroom, convenience. All you've been to, now toilet. Because the toilet is made for you to go and rush out. I've been to a restroom once in my life. Last year, October, somewhere at Bodilon. Visitors, they even made mistake, they wrote visitors' toilet. No, it's restroom. Because as I enter, I see TV and remote. So you can even change channel. I don't know when I stayed there, watch one match. Full one game. And I found out that, you know, these architects in Nigeria, we need more experienced architects. We need architects that will build houses that are symmetrical in shape. So if you are living upstairs, if parlor day here, your neighbor parlor suppose day here. If bedroom day here, neighbor bedroom. Because the house I live, my toilet, I live upstairs. My neighbor downstairs, their master's bedroom. And you know sometimes, life is not fair. You not go into a toilet, someone will not start making noise. Last week, as I enter, if you hear the noise, my neighbor here and shout, the people they bottom. I said, madam, don't worry, the pipe they walk. It's painful. Because you know there are some people that cannot introduce themselves to you. There was one event I did in school. As I got there, there was no toilet in the event center, so I was pressed. So I told them, I said, where can we? He said, one of the organizers, their house is not far. They now took me to their house. The guy had to come back around 7 p.m. in the evening. He now said, his sister, attend to this guy. And I got there. I said, my sister, I'm pressed. He said, our toilet is not working. But I will fetch water. Please, 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 flush with force. I said, we flush with force. Give me water. I flushed with force. The following day, I was in school, just with my friends. One lady walked up to me. Good afternoon, sir. I said, afternoon, how are you? He said, I'm fine. He said, you don't recognize me? I said, no. He said, now, how she come toilet yesterday now? I said, oh, now you give me water. He said, okay, you didn't flush with force. So. I said, why? He said, one remain. I said, madam, I flushed with force. Do you know the force of gravity? I flushed. He said, oh, guy, it's still there. I left it for you. Please come and flush with force. Some people don't have toilet good habits. If you go to somebody's house or you go to any public place, if you use the toilet, please flush. If you urinate and your urine drops on the top, please carry tissue and clean it. Now, Percy Piki, they come after. Because that was how one lady went to visit her husband to be and left. The guy called him, oh, how are you? He said, I'm going. He said, please, can you visit me? I have a surprise for you. The guy came back. If you see petals, scented candles, the guy wrote on the eye, I love you. Please keep walking straight. The guy, my God, oh God, see love. As she opened the toilet, he said, my sister, flush her. How will you leave it for me? Flush it. That's why I brought you. You can pack the scented candles and go. Nonsense. And you know that Nigerians write on toilet doors as if somebody will come back and answer the question. I saw one door. What can one do in Nigeria to make it? Then somebody replied, flush the toilet. One guy wrote on the toilet, where can I find true love? Another guy replied, inside soccer way. Somebody wrote on toilet door, the love of money is the root of evil. The guy answered, now poverty go kill you. The one that touched my heart, the guy wrote, for true love, call this number. The guy replied, or there, this is made toilet. Growing up, I grew up with this statement of 2 minutes madness. This one people don't go. I say I won't perform for 1 hour. It never reach. 5 minutes now remain for the 1 hour. 15, Abi. And they watch my time now. 20. Okay, you will go home. I heard this statement called 2 minutes madness. So it means that everybody at one point in time has expressed one form of madness or the other. Have you ever seen a madman knocked down by a car before? Anyone answer me now? That means that madman self they think. That means not be every part of his brain spoiled. So for that madman mind, those rags he's wearing are designer's clothes. That dustbin na ShopRite. So now they see him as madman, and in two, they see us as madman. Now we don't really know who they mad. As I'm talking, I'm more confused. Are you sure? Because the way I'm acting these days, I don't even understand myself against it. But there are ways to know mad people. You see a guy shouting, you know how much we buy Ronaldo? We. You know how much they pay Messi? After the argument, the guy will say, guy, I beg give me 200 man to enter keke. Eh? You pay Messi, you not get transport. How you know people are mad? You will post something on Instagram, motivational quote. Don't give up. Keep moving. No, quitters never win. Winners never quit. First comment for enlarged boobs. That one is mad. Madness. How you know a lady is mad? By herself, she goes to a salon, makes hair that covers one part of her eye, comes out on the road and use her hand to remove it. You don't say go block your eye. That's madness. But there's only one man I've seen that is absolutely mad. Went to hospital. They arrested. In fact, they caught him. That is mad. He said, I'm not mad. I'm okay. He said, oh God, that's what all of us here said. He said, I will choke you injection. You will sleep. He said, I won't sleep. They took the man injection. He didn't sleep. The following day, they were looking for him. They said, why are you? The man went to climb mango tree. After 4 minutes, he fell down. He started shouting, I don't ripe. So the man they see is sell like fruit. It all ripe. The following day, the man was shouting, I am okay, take me to my house. I live in Bodilon. They said, are you sure this man is mad? He knows his house. He said, take me to my house. They said, okay, if you can show us your house, we'll know you are not mad. They drove to Bodilon. The man saw one open gate. Said, stop! That is my house. One woman was coming. I said, that is my wife going to work. This man, remember a wife? 2 boys on school uniform. He said, those are my sons going to school. They say, wonderful. One man, they come and say, that is me going to the office. Straight to India. But if you have a child here, you've been mad before. Because the things that make children laugh, only God and I know. You cry, baby. The baby will laugh. The baby will laugh. Now remove the child from the picture. And see yourself. You don't crazy. Now 2 hours, remember it done. Yes. I agree. I have a daughter. It's a compliment now. You see, now she let it drag. Oh, God Almighty, this girl. You will make it in life. Oh. The money we spend, you can't afford to fail. You can't afford to fail. Oh. Because I'm afraid for the future generation. In 20 years to come, all this one we see won't happen. We have family crisis. You know why? Because almost all the first children of this generation are born in Lagos. Second children, US. You go see where first you go, they blame Papa. Why didn't you make it on time? So I'm the one that will not suffer your poverty. Maybe that one I ain't no book pass when the US, but that one I get all the advantages. It's painful. You ever born in Lagos, you should be happy. I was born in Ugeli. It's not a Nigerian map. So that one they happy. Wait till they there. The best job in Ugeli in our Okada business. You don't improve? Huh. So, as I was talking about, now, in this country, there are a lot of things that have really changed. And one of the things that we need to work on is the fact that we blame Nigeria for everything. And it's wrong. There are things we must do in this country to move Nigeria forward. For example, we need to put people in the right offices. So, there was a time Professor Babatunde Borishade was Minister of Education. He became Minister of Aviation. That means that man tomorrow can be Chief of Army Staff. Because they moved them from office to office. So they need to put people in the right place. That means Minister of Education should be somebody like Professor Wole Soyinka when no book. Minister of Transport should be somebody like Innocent that knows the business. They went to put Rotimi Amechi. If you notice, that man became Minister of Transport. This country have not driven for. It be like say we park for traffic lights. Minister of Aviation must be a woman from Edo State. We must move forward. Things have to change. Now, the one that is provoking me the most is NYSC. They created NYSC because they wanted Nigerians to unite. We don't unite, Rich. Because NYSC is no longer achieving its aim. Instead of keeping people's children in camp 1 year, somebody, me now, studying mechanical engineering, I was teaching English. What do you concern me with English? I know somebody first-class accountant that was posted to a supermarket. It's not going to reject me. The guy said, I requested for you. It's not going to reject me. He said, I requested for you. He said, my money has been missing. He said, so you want me to find money for you? He said, Oga, I give you 2 weeks, you will reject me. The following day, one guy came to buy something. He said, Oga, do you have sardine? He said, yes, but we are not selling. Go to the next shop. The man was shouting, we have. Oga, is he fake or go there? He looked the man and said, Oga, you will reject me. One man came and said, I want to buy a bag of rice. He said, how many? He said, 19. Go over the street. The man said, Oga, where's your NYC? I stamp reject. Where you be going? So we have to change it. Instead of keeping people's children in camp for that long, why not keep them, instead of 3 weeks, keep them in camp for, say, 2 months? No, listen. You dey laugh. You never see the solution. No. 2 months and bring facilitators to train them in entrepreneurship. Then after 2 months, give everybody 500,000. You cannot say Nigeria have not helped you. If you use a plain naira bet, you are gone. No, it's the truth now. It will make sense. So you cannot blame Nigeria for anything. Because some people are still serving by force. And if I'm under 30 years, you should not serve again. I saw one guy in my camp, Abdullah, on his forehead. You will see his real age, 48. NYSC ID card, 28. I said, okay, you know you are 48? He said, no. I said, why? I said, look at your head. He says, hardship. I said, this one is nature. One day, the youngest guy in our platoon mistakenly stepped on his leg and did not say sorry. He said, okay, are you mad? How would you say about somebody and not say sorry? Are you okay? He said, okay, no. I saw your leg on the road. Now, you saw me coming. You didn't move it. So I thought your leg was part of the road. He said, are you okay? Are you mad? Am I your mate? Is it because I'm serving with you together here? As I'm serving here, my son is serving him by. I said, what is your problem? Are you okay? Are you... Things have to change. Things have to change. In this country, we need to look at hotels. The advert of hotels are deceptive. You hear wonderful Forever's Hotel, beautiful ambience, wonderful swimming pool. We have restaurants, 24-hour electricity, and you know, with maximum security guaranteed. As you drive in, the first thing on the wall is cars are parked at owner's wrist. Behind the security. One man surprised me and my wife 2 weeks ago and said he wants to lodge us at Eco Signature. Why? He said he wants me to see the future. When we were on the elevator, I was already seeing ahead. We entered the room, I was still seeing ahead. I now asked for the price of the room. When I heard it, I started looking down. 156,000. I bring a calculator. My rent is 800,000. I divided it with 365 days. I slept 71 days in that hotel. It's not good make two people for house, husband and wife, get poverty mentality. I feel saying now only me get. My wife entered bedroom, on shower down. I said, why? He said, we can't finish this one. They let the water be wasting. Now she they are the lie. He said, we must use 1,000 liters. I said, you want to spray the tank? Breakfast alone, 21,000. I said, who I offend? How much been goat meat? How much is full goat? Full goat, 7.5. The one with the thief, 920 naira. Stolen one, 430. And hotels are very wicked people. You go into a hotel, you will not see all those complimentary beverage. Don't try it. I tried it by mistake in Yola. As I was leaving, he said, sir, did you take anything in the room? I said, yes, I took that little Hollandia. I said, so sir, you have to give us, did you touch the Nescafe? I said, yes. What about the bottled water? I said, yes, I drank it. It was very cold. He said, sir, you have to balance us 3,000. I said, for what? For the things. I said, I'm not checking out. I was just testing the lobby. I went back, dropped my bag, removed my shirt, wore shorts and t-shirt, cross. Bought 2 Hollandia, 9 bottled water, 16 Nescafe, 700 naira. Put them for the room. I can't dress up, can't go check out again. He says, are you checking out? I said, yes, sir. Did you touch the beverage? I said, I even left for you. Go and check it. You are owing me. I'm robber. Thief. You know, but there are different kinds of hotels in this country. And I want to advise you. I slept in one hotel at Ibadan. God forgive me. Metro Hotel, Ring Road. Yes, where's Warri Connect? Did a show. He said, no sure, say I go come the show. So you need to see me before I book the hotel. Where are 9 minutes? This God will judge you. When I finished, we started looking for hotel. We not see hotel. We not saw one Metro Hotel. We say how much? They say 7,500, but we can give you 7,000. I said, what is the price hotel here? If you see the wire at the reception, I said, NEPA office will come sleep. As we entered the room, I wanted to on it. He said, don't touch it. I said, why? He said, why is this small gen? Eh? I said, what will I on? He said, on the fan. And now on TV, if you see the volume very high, I said, okay, where's the remote? He says, at the reception. I said, what is my remote doing there? He said, this full hotel have one remote. It's uneasy. I said, who controls it? I said, the receptionist. As we're talking, the volume went up. I said, so how do I reduce volume? He said, off am. It now dawned on me that I've slept in some useless hotels in this life. I slept in one hotel. As we enter, as we honestly, if you see water, be like waterfall. I said, oh, madam, your AC is leaking. He said, hey, we forgot to tell you, just put bucket there. That's where you fetch to bath. Eh? Went to one hotel. I said, let me heat water to bathe. And they heat water, and next thing I saw on the shower, Jesus! I don't know, say my heater, they control the gas shower. When they brought the guy was full barbecue. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you next year. My name is Forever.